Do we need to change the way we think about the Bank of England, perhaps its independence, or just perhaps the way that it talks to the Treasury?
Well, it is a very big question. I should say that Andrew Lillico was one of the few economists, along with myself, who have been warning about the dangers of quantitative easing. For many years, we've been depicted as, way out there and not understanding the situation, and we shouldn't worry our tiny little minds with these things. We've been proven completely right. Quantitative easing is a hugely dangerous, deeply counterproductive policy, and it has been, for many, many years. The emergency measure after the financial crisis became a lifestyle choice. In a nutshell, Tom, the problem isn't that the Bank of England is independent. The problem is that the Bank of England is no longer independent enough. The policy of appointing members to the Monetary Policy Committee, it should be dominated by outsider economists, free-thinking people who aren't constrained by groupthink, people of massive monetary and academic expertise. The trouble is the Treasury has taken over that process. It's full of placemen and women who wouldn't say boo to a goose. That's why the Bank of England has been so way behind the curve. It should have been raising interest rates since early last year and even before. It was clear to anybody who could read financial markets, could read the spreads and the swaps, that inflation was coming big time. Inflation was at a 30-year high way before the war in Ukraine, though that, of course, has exacerbated the situation. We need a more independent Bank of England. We need much more diversity of thought across our policy-making establishment. And look at the committee that Hunt appointed yesterday. All the same Bank of England types, people from BlackRock, and that's mad. We need to get the best possible people involved in our policy-making rather than the usual suspects.
And yet it seems that orthodoxy now reigns supreme. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us on The Briefing this morning.